This is Wiles, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my classroom this year. I am teaching intensive reading, periods 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7, and I also am the yearbook advisor, and we have that as a class called Journalism, period 4. I really like to have an open line of communication between school and home. You know your child better than I do, and if there's something that I should know that can help your child learn better, I'm all for it. I'm here for them learning to be better readers and lifelong learners. Reading class involves a lot of listening to me read, me listening to them read, getting some practice speaking words, decoding longer passages, some silent reading, some individual reading, some um, self-selected reading where they get on Wednesdays mostly, they get a chance to pick something that they want to read, and in hopes that they will want to read things in the future. Many of them will say, I don't like to read, but maybe that's just because they don't feel like they do it well. So my goal is to help them feel like they are better readers so that they might like to read. It could be nonfiction, it could be fiction, it doesn't matter to me, but most of the work that we do will be an oral presentation of them speaking to me and reading aloud. So there isn't a lot of written classwork for this, so the grades will be kind of minimal in this class. Read 180 is a new program that the county has purchased for all um, comprehension reading classes in St. Johns County, and it is a program that has an online component. It also has a consumable workbook that they will work through with me in the classroom, and they will do that either in whole group instruction or in small group with me. They will rotate through those, and you can see in this slide how they will rotate. Everyone will get a chance to work with everyone. The groups will be in flux. It will be changing depending on what their needs are. And I really hope that this helps build comprehension for the students. I'm very excited about this new program. It is said that yearbook is the only class where your classwork is for sale. They will be making the yearbook in this class. It is called journalism, and that covers a broad stroke, but within this class, we will only be doing the yearbook. This is not the newspaper or literary magazine or anything like that, just the yearbook. You will see a list on this screen of all of the different ways that the yearbook needs to be created. We need to sell it and market it as well as create it. We need to do some record keeping. We need to do some photography. It's not just photography. It's not just copywriting. It's a lot of things, and this is a life skill to be able to work on a very advanced program called Pictavo. We will be working on that during class, and so far it's been a lot of fun. This is our second year doing yearbook as a class where it is a student-produced yearbook. It is called the Fenrir. Last year our theme was unique because Tech is not like any other school in the county. This year we are batting around some ideas, but the Fenrir is the name of the yearbook because it is the mythological wolf from Norse mythology. It's Loki's wolf. So kids voted on that last year. We're hoping to build a culture around that. Um, Please support your child however is possible with the yearbook. Encourage them to get involved. I make opportunities available to them and they have to take it. Not everyone can do everything, but everyone can do something. Classwork is 30% of a grade, and summative assessments, or tests as we used to call them when we were in school, are 70% of the total grade. There will be more classwork opportunities than there will be tests or summative assessments. That means that when there is a summative assessment, that is going to be important for them to do well. The classwork will be graded periodically. There are not a lot of windows of opportunity for graded assignments in the new reading curriculum. There are a couple of things that I'm adding that will be graded, but don't be alarmed if you don't see a lot of grades in the grade book, because the majority of the work that they will be doing in reading will be reading and reading aloud to me, and growth is what we are looking for. So they started out with a benchmark assessment to see where they are at the beginning of the year, and what I'm looking for is growth, and no growth means that they have not been meeting the expectations in the classroom, and I will communicate their growth to you throughout the year. I am passionate about reading, and I really want the kids to want to read something. It doesn't have to be nonfiction. It doesn't have to be fiction. It can be whatever sparks joy for them. And a wide range of things is excellent. The best thing they can do each night is to read for 20 minutes, more if possible. Build it up to 20 minutes. Maybe they can't do that for 20 minutes every single night. Read to a sibling, read to the dog, read to another family member, read silently to yourself. Go to the public library. Books are free there. You just have to borrow them and give them back when they're due. Go to the thrift shop and peruse the books there. There are tons of books at the thrift shop. You could listen to books online. You could get Audible. All of those are things that are possible but not required. I would just love to see kids reading outside of school. It will help them immensely. Thank you. My rules are pretty straightforward. Be on time. Don't make a mess in the classroom. If you make a mess, clean it up. My rule on no food or drink. If it's a water bottle, that's not a problem. I don't want anything sticky or Takis and Cheetos. They just make a big old mess, and they put grease on the computers, and it's a way to spread germs. So I really would prefer that they not eat in my classroom. I really want them to show respect to each other and to anyone who enters the class. So that's a big thing for me. The bathroom, you take a pass, carry the pass in the hallway. Be prepared to show it to a teacher if they ask to see your pass. And then we're run by the PACK rules here. That stands for Prepared, Always Responsible, Collaborative, Kind and Safe, PACK. So the big thing this year is that we are putting the cell phones in a pouch and away from the door, up near the front of the room where they can be monitored. It's a way to also take attendance. So not every kid has a cell phone, but if they do and they bring it, it needs to go into the pouch. And so far, I have seen a huge improvement of time on task for students, because they're not trying to sneak in a quick call to somebody or a text to somebody. So keep up the good work and keep encouraging your child to stay focused on schoolwork. Thank you. Feel free to get in touch with me via email. It is the easiest way for me to see a message quickly. I will check my email before and after school, and also during planning and lunch. So I might not be able to respond to you right away, but I will respond at least within 24 hours. And with phone messages, if they tell me that I have a phone message there, I will make sure that I respond back when I can, but that is more challenging because I don't always have time to make a confidential phone call during the school day. So I will do the best I can to get back in touch with you. I believe in open lines of communication between school and home. And if you need to let me know something's going on with your student or they're having some struggles in my class, please feel free to let me know and we'll work together to see if we can eliminate the problem. Thank you.